on, guys? It's a new day. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna go pick up my red Jeep, the 2JZ XJ. It's been in the shop for about a week and a half now. Had some boost cut issues. Still don't think I figured it out, but at least I have new lines where they were all melted. If you haven't checked that video out, go check the last video. I go more in depth on where the boost leaks were and why it's in the shop right now. Yeah, we're gonna go take this girl down and go pick her up. Yeah, that's just a MagnaFlow exhaust. I think it sounds pretty good though. Not too bad. If you own an XJ, you probably have dealt with this before. But basically when your tumblers get worn out, you go to put the key in and it just doesn't move anywhere. Well, that just happened with me and I was just struggling for it. So you got to take a lighter and tap on the end. I don't know why, but that works. So if you haven't already, go check out my last video when I talk about why it's in the shop, the 2JZ XJ. It was in the shop because of a boost leak that I thought. Turns out it didn't even have a boost leak, and I'll go more in depth into that in a bit when I go pick it up. The lines that I thought were leaking were melted and corroded and they just looked crappy, so I had them replaced anyway. But I guess it's a good thing that I didn't have a boost leak. Unfortunately, I'm still dealing with a boost cut issue. I think it has something to do with tuning. I'm gonna have to finally get a tuner and dial this thing in. I'm not super educated with turbos and 2JZs, although I'm learning. I think before I bought it, the previous owner might have swapped out the wastegate spring and that was his way of detuning it. I don't know. So yeah, it cuts around 10 PSI and it backfires and it just sounds horrible, and it's not fun because you can't rev it out all the way up to 9,000 RPMs like you should be able to. Every time it goes up like I think 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs under load, I build about 9.5, 10 pounds of boost and then it just cuts. So that's why it's in the shop. Unfortunately, the guy I brought it to doesn't really know much about the 2JZ platform. He's really good with turbos and muscle cars. He fixed my lines, he did a smoke test on it, found no leaks, but he still replaced those lines that were all crappy looking. So that's good, but I really don't think it's gonna drive any different. I was kind of excited to see if this thing was gonna be faster, if it was gonna run better. Good news is he pulled the plugs too. The plugs were mint. He said everything mechanically inside and internally is good. It's in great condition. Snaked the camera down the spark plug hole and checked it out. He said everything looks good. It looks clean. So I'm honestly surprised about how clean it was considering the two-stepping and the backfiring that I've been dealing with. Spark plugs aren't fouled out. That's good. But we're gonna go pick it up, and yeah, you guys will see firsthand if it's any different or not. Either way, I'm just glad to get it back. I like driving it at least a couple times a week. I might even start daily driving it. Let's get on the road. I'll see you guys there.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dude, bad mood, sorta witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you out, dog tired, singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make?
All right, so you can see right here where the new lines are. Before, go watch the other video if you haven't already. But this line was ran directly under that hot side of the turbo and the exhaust, which caused the line to completely melt. I thought I had a boost leak. I actually don't have a boost leak, which is good news, but I thought that was the answer to my problem, why it was backfiring and breaking up under boost. I have boost cut from another issue. I think it has to do with tuning. So yeah, this looks a lot better. It's ran a lot neater. And now I kind of have the peace of mind that the lines are actually good without those massive holes that were in them. So although that wasn't my problem, it's another problem that's now fixed. So no complaints. I got her back from the shop just now and she drives great. No different than before. I wanted to get this retuned anyway. I thought it would be something simple, like a boost leak causing that backfire, but it wasn't. What's causing that backfire is an unknown source at this point. That's displayed right there. And I click this forward and it puts me into third. It's pretty simple. It's responsive under a small load, but if you're trying to race somebody, for example, it's not the right kit. It's not the right setup. It's cool overall. It works. So I'm in third now. Click it down into fourth. So it's very, I'd say, practical. That's a good word for it. So I just shifted down into third. You just heard that. It goes pretty quick. Just when you're revving it out and you're trying to get this thing up to speed, it's kind of more or less a sloppy shift. So it works. It's practical. Do I love it? No. Is it going to stay forever? Definitely not. I'm probably going to end up 6-speed swapping this someday once I figure out how and I find the money to do so. That job's definitely not cheap. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little more on how that shifting setup works. I think the brand is I think it's called Nick in Time or Nifty Shift, one of those things. I've never really seen it other than in this Jeep. I don't know if people use it a lot. It's pretty cool though. I'd put this in my 4.0 any days. It's just nice when you climb hills like this and you can keep it down in a low gear. Yeah, that's my shifter. It's a cute little shift now. And we made it back home with the Jeep, nice and safe. Everything was good, as it should be. So now the next step would be to find a tuner and get this bad boy tuned up good. I'm not really looking for more boost or more power or anything. I just want to not have boost cut. So I don't know who tuned this. I have no idea who the original tuner is with this Jeep. I have no idea. I just know it's Mega Squirt 3. We're gonna get it dialed in and I'm gonna get it tuned so I can at least enjoy the power that it's currently putting out. Because right now, when boost cut happens, it's right around 10 PSI. Let me know down in the comments if you guys know more about me than tuning and turbos. Yeah, I don't think it's normal that I got boost cut like that. Something's going on with the tuning. Like I said a million times. I feel like it has more power if I didn't have to let up off the throttle so boost cut doesn't happen. If I stay on the gas, when it hits 10, boost cut will happen and then I get that loud backfire. And then it's just useless. It's no fun. So yeah, stay tuned. Lots more content to come. I'm still gonna drive it. It's not like a huge issue. It's not like I'm not gonna drive the Jeep. I'm still gonna make videos with it. I just can't be racing anybody yet. It's just right at that sweet spot and you can tell the engine's got so much more power in it. So we're gonna play around with it and this is gonna be the baddest Jeep on the internet if it's not already. Stay tuned. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, what you guys wanna see. As always, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys. And we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not